Oh, sit right back and you hear a tale of a fateful trip that started from not a tropic port aboard this battleship. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and today we're back taking a look at Transformers Cyberverse. And we're taking a look at the Elite Class Cheetor with Sea Fury Spark Armor. Now, technically, this is supposed to be a Target exclusive, but there is no Target exclusive sticker on the box, and you can order this off of Amazon, shipped and sold by Amazon. So there you go. Sea Fury which is the battleship, is a repaint of the ship that comes with Elite Class Bumblebee. It's actually a repaint with a new face mask. Cheetor is an entirely new mold and is based on the Beast Wars character. Now, I'll be very honest. The only version of Cheetor I ever liked was the original first year Beast Wars version. Other than that, I think they got a little too organic instead of techno. But we'll pause and we'll take a look at Cheetor. Okay, here's Cheetor. Cheetor draws from several design cues of the character. Obviously, I feel this is the Cheetah Mode is really based more on the Beast Machines version, which was very lanky and thin. And I think the Robot Mode design also takes cues from there. But the deco and coloring tends to draw more from the original Beast Wars design that I liked. Now, we're starting off in Cheetah Mode, and I have to say there's some really interesting transforming bits here. There's also a little spring in the head there that give this a little pizzazz, and I'm really starting to think that these Spark Armor figures, especially the Elite Class, are really going to be the best transforming figures of the line. Now, to start the transformation, you want to go ahead and swing this tail out of the way. There's really no place to put it, and you're going to accordion out the legs. First, you want to come down to that ankle type joint and fold it back. Then you'll come in and flip out the heel spur, straighten out the knee, straighten out the leg. Repeat again on the other side. And you can basically stand the figure up as long as you get it balanced and what have you. And you're practically halfway done. Next, what you want to do is you're going to come around the back here and open up the back panel. The way I suggest is taking your finger, pushing up from underneath. That'll free everything up. And you'll just fold everything down. Top part of the panel falls in. Then what you'll do is from this shoulder area where the cheetah's head connects, you'll fold that down. That will pop the head up a little. You'll continue to fold the cheetah head down all the way until it fits into place. Bring the Robot Mode head up. That will peg in to where the back panels were, and then peg in the back. And you should have everything kind of squared away. And there you almost have the Robot Mode. Now, for the arms, you want to rotate them around on the bicep, flip out the hands, and there you go. I'd like to position the tail a little back so it's not sticking straight out and under. And there you have Cheetor in its Robot Mode. Head can swivel, but doesn't move up and down. And I should mention that pegging the head in on mine is a little fiddly, and it wasn't done right getting it out of package. So that's about it for Cheetor. We will I should probably finish going through the articulation. Ball joints here, swivel there, universal joint there. You get knees. It's a nice articulated figure. I don't focus too much on articulation because I know a lot of times figures will get passed over. And really, Cyberverse is not a line for articulation. It's a line for gimmicks. And we're going to look at the gimmick right now as I bring in the Sea Fury battleship. Okay, I've gone ahead and adjusted my camera a little because the battleship is actually rather big and wide, but it will condense down. But it's a battleship. Like I said, it's a repaint of Bumblebee. Interestingly enough, I was able to get this off of Target.com, had it shipped to the store and picked it up. Could not get Bumblebee the day I got the day I ordered this. I do believe it's actually shown up now, like a day later. Just my luck. But, as I said, it's a repaint, and there's going to be a new face mask. To do the combination, make sure the tail is out of the way if you had it up more. There are 2 holes there in the back. You want to turn the battleship upside down so the little hole there is facing up. You'll peg this in to the back of Cheetor, and you'll unpeg that latch, and as you start to bring it all over and around, this will close up on top of Cheetor. Now, just be mindful, there's a little tab there that will peg into the waist. If you peg it in all the way, it is actually very tight and difficult to get off, but it sits there quite nicely. You know what, let me do you a solid and just show that when you do peg it in all the way, you'll hear that snap. Now, to get it off of him fairly easily, I come in from behind, unpeg the back, that will flip everything up, and it'll just unhook. So, there's a little pro tip there if you want everything, nice and solid. But, going back to this, the last step is the arms can swing forward, but on this arm you want to make sure you flip down the anchor before folding the arm forward. Now, according to some recently released Burger King value meals, this was actually supposed to be the arms are actually supposed to, the robot, like Cheetor, are supposed to be in the arms of the giant armor piece. Okay, I don't know really how they could have done that. I mean, I guess you could have worked it around the elbow joint. I mean, there's no way to do it now, but I do think this is kind of cool. Those heels do help support the robot with the armor on. And I should explain that the Elite Class armors are cross-compatible with Elite Class figures, but not cross-compatible with the smaller, I think they're called Basic or Deluxe Class figures. So, there is a cross-play pattern, but it's not as deep as you would like. Cheetor does possess all the same articulation with the armor on, although the arm articulation is going to be limited since you have these giant gauntlets with cannons and guns and what have you. By the way, Cheetor is going to appear in the cartoon. Who knows if he's going to have this spark armor gimmick? So we'll pause, and I'll give you my final thoughts. As I said, every time I review a Cyberverse figure, most collectors and fans have made up their decision about the line, which is a shame because I think there's a lot of cool stuff going on that's not, in lockstep with the traditional Transformers concept, that they really have put some gimmicks in and stuff like that. And I think, unfortunately, with these Spark Armor figures, a lot of people are going to pass up on some really fun, really cool transforming the figures. The gimmick is not in Cheetor. The gimmick is in the ship. So if you don't like the gimmick, you'll have a pretty good deluxe-ish, scoutish sized Cheetor figure. Which, the last time we got a deluxe Cheetor was Meth Kitty, and that was terrible. But I'm just saying. As I mentioned, I was able to get this figure from Target.com. I had it shipped to the store, and it came out very nicely. It is sort of available on Amazon.com, shipped and sold by Amazon, but it's one of those order now, and it won't ship for between 1 and 3 months. So I don't know if you want to go that route, because usually those type of orders get canceled very quick. But it's a fun figure. I enjoy it. I think you will. This is your old pal Chuck, or Cheetor, and the Sea Fury Battleship. We'll see you next time, not on Gilligan's Island.